It's time now for a look at the latest in local news. In the news, the Wayne County Board of Education is a work session day at 6 p.m. at the Tech Center. On the agenda under items of business, discussion information, capital outlay projects. Dr. Kelly gave an update on capital outlay projects, House Bill 147 intruder drills. The board will discuss that. Also an athletic report, end of course assessment, military public participation meetings. The board and Dr. Kelly will make 3 called board meetings official. They're going to meet on August 15th at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. and August 22nd at 5:30 p.m. Once again, these are public hearings for the millage rate participation. Again, that's the official meetings. Those 3 meetings dates again, August 15th at 8 a.m. and 6 p.m., August 22nd at 5:30 p.m. They'll have a millage rate discussion, also bond purchase information, executive session discuss personnel, all that taking place today. Should get an update on the 2 projects that the school board is undertaking now that their East Loss passed. 2 major projects are building the new ROTC Center and a new ag facility. School Superintendent Dr. Sean Kelly appeared on the Butch and Bob Show last week and stated he sees this as one major project as he hopes to have them built at the same time. Still looking to see where the projects will be built. Ag Center may or may not be built across the street from the high school. Superintendent says school system owns a lot of land across the street from the high school, and due to wetlands issued down from the school on the side of the road, on the track it's built, the school system may look to build the Ag Center across the street, but once again, that final decision has not been made at this time. Could get an update on that decision today at the work session. Again, they met with the architects last week. School system planning to build both the new ROTC Center and a new Ag Center with the East Loss funds. The county met Monday after an executive session, came back and announced that they voted to make the part-time administrative assistant to the state solicitor general's office a full-time position. A legal secretary that's in Kenny Carswell's office requested to become a full-time position. The council voted to do just that. Commission voted unanimously to allow the sheriff to replace 40-year-old rifles. The department will use American Rescue Plan funds. Also received $50,000 in funds for their reconstruction of a firing range in the future. They also voted to allow the sheriff to amend his budget to purchase equipment, 34 body cams and WatchGuard servers, approximately $160,000 in E911. Also 60 rat packs. Rat packs are a portable device that the officers wear that will talk through their vehicle versus the old portable radios that could not reach towers in certain areas of the county. This makes it safe for deputies out by themselves in the rural areas. The $160,000 was to install 3 new towers, but now the towers are not needed. Engineer Bill Schuman updated the T-Splosh projects in a new entryway into the new Commerce Center on Sunset Boulevard. They're hoping to let those projects out in 2024. And that's a look at your county meeting for Monday. Again, school board meets today at 6 p.m. Have a full report on that meeting for tomorrow here on the local news. We'll be back with more news after this word from our sponsor, other commercial messages, so please stay tuned. In other news, the city Jesup interviewing for its next full-time police chief. An announcement could be coming shortly from City Hall, as interviews were conducted last week by the city manager, who named Chris Hamilton as the interim chief of police. WIFO has learned that 3 officers applied for the full-time position, including Chris Hamilton and officers Nick Ellis and Alex Reddish. The city's only accepted in-house applicants. The interviews are taking place. The city waiting for the announcement on who will be chosen as full-time police chief. Former police chief Perry Morgan resigned earlier this year after a dispute with the city manager over the fact that she wanted him to fire an officer, but she refused to do so. That officer is still employed with the department at this time. Morgan has opted to seek a city commissioner's seat as he has announced his candidacy for District 1. He'll be qualifying when that begins on Monday, August 21st. Qualifying for elections in Jesup, Odom, and Scriven take place Monday, August 21st, with the election set for this November. Qualifying will run a week from August 21st to August 25th. Jesup Mayor Ralph Hickox to join us Thursday on the Butch and Bob Show. His position of mayor is up for re-election. For all indications, he is seeking re-election. Mayor Ralph Hickox again in studio this Thursday on the Butch and Bob Show. Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger spoke Monday in Savannah at the Rotary Club and pushed against Republican activists calling for the state to adopt hand-marked paper ballots for the 2024 elections. Raffensperger says that Georgia's balloting system is trusted by the voters. He told the Rotary Club that his number one job is to make sure that we have secure elections in the state. He says that the state has done just that. He cited a poll conducted by the University of Georgia and Massachusetts Institute of Technology that showed that 98.9% of Georgia voters reported no issues casting ballots in the 2022 elections. Raffensperger says 99% of the voters had a great experience. He says that's like showing up at Chick-fil-A and not having to wait in a long line. Raffensperger maintains the validity of the 2020 election results and the effectiveness of the voting machines. Raffensperger comments were positively received by the Savannah Rotary Club with a crowd that included Chatham election board members and current and former elected officials. Savannah Mayor Eddie Deloach said after the 2020 election, people thought the world was coming to an end. He says people with integrity are people we need, and he says Brad Ravenspur has integrity, and the state of Georgia is glad to have him, end quote. We'll be back with some final news notes after this word from our sponsor, the commercial messages, so please stay tuned. Final notes news, big event taking place at the high school auditorium this Friday night. Jason Crabb will be in town, Grammy Award winner with Christian music, named Gospel Music's Male Vocalist of the Year. Tickets are on sale. WFO-FM giving away free tickets all this week, so stay tuned. And we're giving away tickets later this morning. And gospel singer Jason Crabb in concert this Friday night at the high school auditorium. The benefit for Hospice South Georgia Market to Midnight takes place on Saturday, August 26th at the Wayne County Farmers Market. Features the six-piece suits. Again, they'll have silent auction items, food vendors, dancing. Tickets are $15. Again, available at the Hospice of South Georgia. If you need more information, contact Calvin McGregor at 912-588-0080. And the Wayne County Board of Tourism's Touch a Truck event is set for this Saturday in downtown Jesup from 9 to 2. Features heavy equipment, emergency vehicles, tow trucks, bucket trucks, along with food and information booths where kids can see them up close. The event will be centered around West Walnut Street between North Macon and Northeast Broad Streets. Streets will be closed to vehicles. First hour of the event will be quiet hour for sensory-sensitive children. And during this time, no sirens will be used. Visitors are encouraged to shop local businesses in the downtown area for back-to-school supplies. Need vendor or booth information, contact the Board of Tourism office at 912-427-3233. Or for vehicle participation, contact Donnie Ray at 912-424-0376. Again, Touch a Truck postponed this past Saturday, but set for this Saturday, August the 12th in downtown Jesup at 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. That'll do it for the latest in local news. Sports comes your way in a few minutes. Bob Morgan, have a great day.